If the stars were made to worship, so will I.
Week 34, Day 3. Faith indeed tells us what the senses do not, but not the contrary of what they see. Faith is above them, not against them. Apart from Jesus Christ, we do not know what is our life, nor our death, nor God, nor ourselves. Blaise Pascal, 17th century French mathematician and theologian. Happy New Year! I love that Blaise Pascal guy. These two quotes in particular summarize the goals of this treaty, namely, to examine the spiritual aspects of physical healing, and through that, paint a portrait of Jesus Christ. We've progressed along nicely through the last 7.5 months, but now we've commenced a new calendar year. So I thought it best to spend a little time highlighting what we've covered this far, and what we intend to cover the first 4.5 months of this year, bringing up to a conclusion 52 weeks of weekday postings, each one building upon the one prior and leading to the one to come, and telling a continuous story the way. I hope that's acceptable. In the introduction of this series, I stated 3 areas we were to cover, and we are still on the first one, namely, proving that healing is part of the atonement of Jesus Christ on the cross. This is a hugely important concept, and one that is multifaceted. I wanted to leave no doubt that it is true. Also, we've set this reality in the context of the amazing drama that played out on planet Earth, involving humankind, God and Satan, in which it was shown conclusively for the whole questioning universe to see that God is love, but it is also completely righteous and just. But is also completely righteous and just. This happened 2,000 years ago, and since then there's been a settled universe, but not a settled earth. We started with discriminating between the spiritual and the carnal, discussing that we were created with both natures. Adam and Eve were spiritual beings, able to communicate directly with God, but they were also equipped with a soul, comprised of intellect, emotions, and imagination, and a physical body, equipped with 5 senses of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching, the things of the physical world. In truth, we were created to be triune beings, as we were, after all, made in the image of God. All of that included something else, something both liberating and terrifying at the time: free will. For that to be operative, we had to be given a choice. God did give us a choice, and surely these fearfully and wonderfully made, Psalm 114:39, humans would choose in favor of their lavishly loving Father and choose to obey the one rule he gave them. The watching universe waited in anticipation. Would the humans be able to continue to function in the spiritual realm, allowing that aspect to inform and empower their souls and minds and bodies? Or would they fall from the superior spiritual realm and come to rely instead on their carnal attributes? We know the answer, don't we? But we have much more to review, much to meditate on, reflect on, ponder on, and that's a very good thing. We'll end today with this verse and continue first thing tomorrow. Whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there's anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. Philippians 4, verse 8.